Ryan's gonna show the Ashi drill. He does it a lot better than I do.
Alright, so we're gonna start with the Ashi drill. Line up your chest between the legs. We're gonna be getting the outside foot is gonna be curled out. Bite your knees together. When we're switching sides, we're gonna get this under the armpit, hook it, grab it. Oh, we got it. You can use the other hand to assist if you need it, but otherwise what you want to do is you want to get to where you're on your shoulder, you're clamped, you're biting. This hook, back foot is hooked behind the butt. Got this tight. This knee is going to block the other knee. Come through. Want to make sure both knees are through. At least one is there at all times. You don't ever want to get both behind. It happens a lot when people are doing this rocking motion, trying to get through. So instead of doing that, you want to flow around the other person. Here, keep that knee there at all times. Here, remember to keep the toes flared out. Clamp down. You want to try connecting your knees together. Bite. 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 Back and forth.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Harry, I'll go with you. So, dude. Switch. Switch.
Push. Everybody good? Everybody got that? Alright. So, everybody was here last week, right? Well, except for you. But, oh. What we're doing is start this way. Same thing as last week. We were getting here to Ashi. They're pushing that foot off. We got an X guard. Everybody remember this part. Last week, we had an underhook going with an overhook. We're going to stretch them out, and we're going to pull them down. And as they pull back up, we're going to do that same sweep that we did last week. Then from there, we're kicking this knee through, this bottom knee. We're punching it through and wrapping our shoelaces around our hamstring. And then we're taking this top foot, pressing against the top of their hip, and then going back. And then go off. Very simple. So, do it again. Whole sequence. Here in Ashi, they peel that foot off, go to X guard, kick them out, pull his arm down as they go back, hit that sweep, wrap your feet around it, the hamstring, top foot, press it. Make sense? Alright, let's get to it. 1, 2, 3. You got any questions to ask? Yeah.
It's on the inside of the hip.
Yep. One back and forth. Or do 2 and 2.
No, that's good. I've been getting it just like immediately. I need to work on this.
That's just, yeah.
Part of the.
That's just part of it. It's gonna, you're not gonna be tight,
Yeah.
and then you'll start to tighten. It'll
Yeah.
get a little harder for people.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the defense, and
Yeah.
it's the defense for a reason.
Yeah.
You know.
with the right and
Yep. You can keep that side back there. Yeah, so this one actually, Marvin was even pointing this out. What you do is you put that in the hip pocket and you drive off that, but the way to create that pressure is by not pinching you actually drive down into that pocket. Like now you're reinforcing on my own hip bone.
yeah.
And that's what you're getting the pressure
I'll pay
from.
you.
Yeah, so it's really tight when you start to do that. So, no, remember, you want your chest down actually. Yeah, you were going yeah, there you go. Tighten it up a lot.
Yeah, you can try to leave. I'll keep you right here. Until I get here.
So that this just slides in. And going belly down is
Yeah.
the way you want it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna try. You feel like you can get out? Well, okay. If I feel slow, if I can do that, I think the idea with that ankle lock is I put it on pretty fast. Yeah. It's a short ankle lock. I haven't gotten it in a roll yet, so I haven't really been like trying to teach it.
Yep. Yeah.
Chewy shows that one that I taught, where he's putting that foot on the hip.
Is everybody switching on their own? 2 and 2? Yep.
Let's do it. There you go.
Yeah. I feel like I've been doing is getting, I'm like too high.
Just adjust on them.
Reset. So do you have, so here's, do you need to have it right here? Like when we're in Nashi?
No.
Or can you just like pinch it and
Yeah.
kind of hold it?
Well, it'll end up being, you're doing a lot with your hands anyways.
Yeah.
So it ends up being that you're going to wrap it when you actually want to go
Yeah.
for something down there.
Yeah.
So right now, wrapping it and holding it isn't going to do any more
Good than just,
than, yeah. And then that gives you your hand if, you know,
yeah.
to fight other things when I'm grabbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's a little low.
Low.
There you go.
It was right here. It is more of a cutting
Yeah.
crush there.
You're kind of high.
That's doing it. That's good to hear.
So, just how was good? Really pull it out. That way you have to come back up. Yeah. Yeah, see, can I see you? It's Alex, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I always want to call you Chris, but
That's what I always think his name was. For the longest time, I thought he was a Chris.
what were you feeling on the ankle like that?
No, it was actually down low enough. Yeah. Because it was actually at more of like an angle there,
Okay.
but it did.
He readjusted.
Yeah.
Everybody feel pretty good with that? You can get water. We'll start past the pit, and then we'll get a situational. You drink one of those a day?
I try to track how much I'm drinking. Yeah, most days I get through it. But I felt like if I make a drink or anything, I'll pour it out of there, so that way I can keep track.
Okay. That's a good idea. Alex, how much do you play X guard?
Not a lot.
Okay, cool. So we'll only do again like last week, just one round in the X guard. Switch back and forth as you sweep or whatever, and then after that we'll play whatever guard you want to. All right, go ahead, load up. Oh, you're starting in X guard.
Yeah.
Starting in X guard.
Switch your shit.
I think it's.
Alright.
Good stuff. I gotta be crafty with you. How much you weigh now?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just straight arm rock.
Burrito for that.
There you go.
You can live my own shit.
I don't remember. Bad. Yeah, it's one of the either the Aoki or the Sasa. One of them twists. One lady twists the other way. And so I was just, I wasn't lying. I was getting ready to let go because
They never kill him at first. He just. Oh, fuck. I gotta do something. Alright, search partners. Start from whatever guard you want to. The same thing, pass the thing. This is my airspace though. This is my computer.
No last one right here.
You want to start?
Don't down on the mat.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like, you're looking kind of shit. I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, she was that. Like, no. So I end up just making connection.
I don't feel like I have to.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, that's
Yeah, you
cheat
are.
code.
I'm trying to pass control, but like, I don't feel like I was like, I should have.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't.
No,
That's not my best thing. Also, so that.
I do like what you're doing. When I come up and over, I like you're turning the hip, dropping that angle.
But that's what people do to me all the time.
It's like, because from any of these, as soon as I start coming across, you're dropping this hip down so I can't get it up, and you're coming on that side.
Yeah. I haven't been able to like drop all the way, but it's more like
Well, no,
I'm kind of following with your butt.
yeah, I'm telling you, your angle is kind of making, because as soon as I start to come through there, you continue that angle, and I can't get past that. Yeah,
I'm just trying to shut it down.
yeah, you are. So, go ahead, Mike. Get up.
Oh.
So,
Or
you're going up and over. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're going this way.
So that's where you're grabbing this.
Yeah. But, well, what do you normally attacking from here when you go this way?
Yeah, I'm grabbing that leg going for that knee bar.
Okay. Well, I don't do the knee bar this way anymore
Yeah.
because you can get caught in the hole.
Yeah.
But so I rarely, unless I control this arm,
Yeah.
I rarely drag my foot across the midline.
Right.
And then that's how I stop the knee bar me too. I grab the hole. So if I go for the knee bar, I go this
You're
way.
going underneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or okay. if I do that, I'm here. Yeah.
So we're here.
Okay. Cool.
I think I have like this or something. Yeah.
Look at my house. This will be the last one, and then we'll do situational. I'll start.
What do you want to be?
What is this? No.
It doesn't matter. Wherever you want.
Close. That was heavy. The triangle? Same. That was you. That was a good setup. Malaga. Malaga, all the stronger. You competing anytime soon? I'm trying to find one this summer. Sometime before August. Oh, we're trying. Boy or girl? We don't know. I'm being surprised. Oh, congrats, bro. Thank you, man. What guard do you want to play? You want to play full again? Yeah, let's do full again, maybe. Alright. This next round, we'll do situational from down. Well, I'm calling it a neutral deficit. So, say Alex chokes me out, choke him. Attack. We're gonna start with him still on my back. Alright, so if you lose, you're pretty much just gonna start from where you lost from. That makes sense? Not with the submission set in, but just from whatever position you lost from. Alright, find your partner, let's get to it. Here, let me get Adam, how do I roll with my Well, you want me to start from the back?
My open heart is not chewy. Or chewy.
You're gonna get a little snippy something on me.
Are we starting from the choke?
No, start from whatever dominant position, but if you get choked out, you start from there. Or if you get armbarred or whatever.
Yeah.
You know how to escape head no turn?
Yeah, I got correct real
I wasn't sure if I had enough torque from where I was at.
You did.
That was cool. Well, I guess the dominant position I submitted you from was down here. So let's start from here.
Do you want to start? But you can start with like half of that set in. So.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go. All right. Yeah.
The metagame is just get submitted from dominant position.
Right? No, go ahead. Yeah.
you're good.
Wasn't going anywhere. Yeah. 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 Thanks.
Oh, thank you. So cool. Did you figure 4 your legs on that?
No, I actually ended up just getting
Oh, we got plenty of time.
the other one underneath, and with the pressure,
Ooh,
it was
Come on, Ryan.
it was more that.
It's 6:48. If anybody has to go anything.
Is that Eric?
Harry.
Eric?
Sorry, that's when I heard Eric.
No.
After you. Last time we were looking at it, I couldn't freaking get out of it. So come on.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you get that on your arm.
I was trying to, normally I try from here. I was going to try from there.
So now we start from,
Yeah, you go.
well, or however you want. It would be from like, you're setting up a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have the.
And if you want to do from that's neutral or
We can start from here.
okay. I'm not gonna look at disrespecting your camera.
That's what go.
Oh no, we'll be. I guess I'll be in your option.
Yeah. Or however you. That was kind of some bullshit. That was like from here. We're just from here. Yeah.
Hey, what's that?
Once you get there, on, you gotta keep your head to the left.
Good.
Put your head to the left. You have it. You just do that. Yeah, you would have me flattened up. Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, well, I felt the toe hold coming, but she did a good job catching me when my knee was bending. But if I was straighting my leg out, you wouldn't have got it. That was good.
Work that. Yeah. Don't be taking your hat. Every time you do that, yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, we'll get one more. When this one's over, it'll be right at 7, so if you gotta leave
If
tonight,
you're
go.
here, any sort of fighting with you, don't be
Hey, when we were
doing this because
had that little
you're gonna pull
cold
your
hard
elbow
triangle, you almost had
Tuck
a
that elbow
triangle.
to your head,
I felt like you had,
Up and
like
over.
if you go back to that,
like that. Because that's what you want to fight to get.
I was blocking here.
Because when it's here
And you had this
and you're
arm.
doing this,
I feel like you could have hit
and
me
you're
in
like
the arm.
lifting up
You
to
got an arm bar.
turn,
Maybe if you like
that's
pull
when I'm
over here.
gonna move it.
Yeah.
So once you get
Well, see,
once you get
I
here,
watched- I did
essentially
that 'cause
glue your head to the mat.
I watched your Gordon run.
Like you don't want to give this up ever.
And he was like,
So from here,
I guess his
you can
thing
do
was
all the
he tries to
throwing back.
like get this
You're doing it
like
with your head against the
up
mat.
here by your head.
So pull your arm all the way up.
And he goes,
Doesn't matter because
I
then you're
guess
coming
he
up.
does say like when you're here, you should
Like, I'll pass it.
yeah. But I was trying to like
Yeah.
this foot getting caught, and so I couldn't get it out to like hit the.
Yeah, that's because that's I was
But I might
trying to
look for
drive
that.
away from that foot.
Yeah.
but
Shoot, I might look for that.
I was like hoping you wouldn't go for it.
You doing it?
Go
Okay.
Would you want to start top back control?
Yeah.
Yeah, got me.
Hey, Coach.
Dude, thanks for coming.
Morgan, Coach Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Brother.
Gary, you got a judo background, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't stand up with the whole.
Well, he's no better on the ground for me, so.
This is the only place I have to check.
You reverse that? Is that what that was?
Yeah, he had my wrist off.
Yeah.
Are you trying to? Yeah.
Yeah, that's. You two bounce around like you're 120 pounds. How long did you do judo?
30 years. You got your brown belt, right?
Yeah. But in like jiu-jitsu relations, that's more like a blue combination.
Yeah, go ahead.
Push heel through.
That would have worked too.
Oh,
Yeah.
heel hooks don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boot doesn't go on.
Well, no, I thought you were supposed to heel slip.
Uh,
So is that a different kind of
You can hide your heel,
yeah,
but I had your heel, so if
yeah.
you're pushing,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you want to hide it under them
before I grab it.
before he's got it,
Okay.
because that'll put the heel farther where he needs to dig to get it more. And then if he gets overextended or something, maybe you could kick your foot through real fast.
But like, if I got it,
Yeah.
unless you know like a specific defense and which way I'm going,
Yeah.
probably better than that.
Yeah. No.
You step back in there.
I think once it's late, like you're pretty much sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like I used to YouTube.
if anything, yeah, get my legs off of you.
when I first
But I
started.
wouldn't try like any spinning or pushing unless you
Not
know what
hitting
you're
your
doing.
first place. But
We can go from there. Okay.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what he means when you're going for that. To do that.
Oh yeah, Jeff does it.
The Jeff, yeah. So I think that's what you're talking about. And again, it's it's an early.
It's an early thing, but again, if you don't know which way I'm turning,
Yeah,
that can be dangerous.
It's going to be real terrible because that is a violent turn that you're doing on your own. And so if they've got you going the wrong direction,
Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks for not ripping my shit on that
Oh,
one.
no problem. I want you to keep turning my class.
All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Can I ask something real quick? Yeah. So if we're inside, like what I was trying to get at the very beginning, we just wanted to attack it.
Yeah, I remember in some of Evan's classes on like backside 50-50.
like
Which I didn't do very well.
if you've got mine in and you start going for
escape
that, the one that the one that Jeff got. Oh, from here.
Well, this is from backside 50-50.
So that's actually if you're here, this is where you could do a thumb post because you're going to be turning it.
It's just
This.
I haven't
So
figured out how
again,
to
it's one of those that,
do it quick enough.
like Marvin's
to
saying,
get
you
it
got to
wrong.
be real fucking careful at what point you're doing
Yeah.
which one. Because if you loosen this up a little bit, if I'm here,
He called it the ghost.
this is where I want to turn this way to tuck my heel under there. And then
So
you start
we were
going
doing
for
it
the straight
I feel
ankle,
like I learned
then I
side
can
control
boot,
to play
and
like
then you
this,
start turning that into a
which
heel.
leaves that arm
Then
open, you know what I mean? Yeah.
turn in
So you're
again,
like
quick
he
toes,
was
turn
starting
in.
like
But that's where he's saying,
you
like,
had to,
if
like,
you get this, and I try to turn
basically,
in,
get me off balance.
I'm gonna blow my shit out.
Yeah. And then
So
are you trying to get
from here,
It's like that.
and
Because you were
that-
pretty violent.
if there's
Yeah.
possible to cross
Oh, yeah,
this?
no, I was,
He said that
what
was
I was
if
trying
you can
to
do that and
I was trying to move my body
hit
forward.
you know
so that this was
escape
further
into them.
here.
That's your
Okay.
And so that instead
so that you don't have
Like
as good of a bite
frame
on
here,
the-
and
Yeah.
you just turn.
because that was something
Yes.
that was something that Evan
But
was talking about.
so if you
where,
let's
like,
say that's not available, like I'm tight.
wrist,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then he was
But then,
going
like,
for that
if
ghost
it's
escape
yeah.
where you had your arms through there.
You can feel
And
that
this
it's
arm
like past
was
the,
hugging my
the
tricep
muscle on there
tight.
instead of on that
Oh,
bone.
so yeah, I wasn't trying
Yeah.
to like.
So now you're gonna
No.
go like where your head's
I'd
almost
still say
almost out. Yeah.
from here, this would be
Yep,
a
this arm
thumb
comes
post
down,
and a
pull
foot,
my head to make me
and,
not be able to do
and
that.
just
You know
try
what I
to
mean?
clear that knee line.
Straight this
Because
arm.
even if you get
Keep
that,
that bicep
but
super
I'm
deep,
here,
deep as you can.
you're not gonna get that because
now you're
I'm
going
past my knee line is clear.
Well, how I had him. Because this is why I didn't lose it and I didn't hurt you.
Yeah, I know.
You hit a lot
You
of
had a good bite.
No, dude.
I was
never-
over this
I've
one.
always
That's-
wanted to
and-
like
and
figure
that's
out
where-
how to do it.
And that's like what you do
I couldn't learn
with me
from
when I'm
like having that class.
Yeah.
Because I had you this way, I had your foot, and I felt like I could have turned your foot however I wanted to.
Because I see
Yeah.
Yeah.
dudes like
But
similar
that's-
builds to me like on videos
Go back to it.
hitting hard.
And I was ripping you kind of hard too.
So I just need to. I even better.
you get somebody.
That's where it's if he's got that good of a bite
And like, you know, if I'm
and
throwing onto it.
it's real dangerous. Just because, but that's where I do love these classes, and I'll do it all day long too. I'm not going to submit. I'm gonna hold the position until either you go, well, I've expended my defenses that I can think of, or like we're just gonna go. Or if you're not gonna tap, I'm just gonna let go and keep going to the
Yeah.
But
I
that's
was
like,
so good. Because I felt like that's on me for not
Watch it
having
film.
Yeah.
I know it's coming.
But that's where I'll hold those, and I want everyone to work through them. Because I want you guys to work your defense, I want to work my offense.
Yeah.
I want to work my defense now and again without getting my shit blown up too.
Oh, totally. Man.
Alright, see
Yeah,
y'all.
I need like, because my go-to right now is like if I'm in a heel hook or a lot of different types of leg entanglement is just to tap. Well, like that's a good self-preservation